Sorry, I'm live.
Okay, sure.
Guys, so we're live here. Dr. Cosmas just entered, Houston ahead of the Business Growth Conference taking place this Saturday and Sunday. If you're in Houston or you know anybody in Houston, let them know he's here. And how was your trip, sir?
Left 2 lanes to take the exit toward Texas 8, Beltway, I-45.
No issue at all. Everything went perfectly well, both from except the layover.
Okay.
But even the layover, I had a comfort
In Qatar.
In Qatar, because of my platinum card, so
Yeah.
I had a place to sleep, so it was not anything uncomfortable. Everything works.
Use the left 2 lanes to take the exit
Under
toward
5
Texas
minutes, I
8,
was out
Beltway.
here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're ready for this Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, we're ready.
Continue for 1 mile.
We'll at least have 1 day to rest.
Yes.
And then fire up on
Saturday.
So we're quite ready. And I trust that anybody who dare to come will be shown he got a value.
Yes.
And he will not have any reason to regret attending the business conference.
Yes. It's going to really be great. So those of you asking, how do you register? Visit www.businessgrowthconference.org. You can register. If you want to travel down to Houston, in case you are not in Houston, you're free to travel down. He just traveled down from Nigeria. So if, he can come from Nigeria, you don't have any excuse not to come from Maryland or Canada or from UK or whatever. And people are actually coming from different parts to be part of this, so you want to do that. But if for any reason you still can't come physically, you can register for the virtual session. There's that virtual session as well on the website, and you can still get a 50% discount. Just use the code business and you get a 50% discount to be part of it. Can you give us a recap of London? I mean, a lot of people are already reaching out to you, those who attended London events, just to thank you for the impact, sir.
Yeah, we have got tremendous testimony and feedback from those people. The truth is that one thing is to have an event, share
In a quarter mile,
information,
turn right onto North Sam Houston Parkway East, Texas 8,
but
Beltway frontage
nothing
road.
happen until the participant take action.
Very true.
Because I'm sorry to say, many times I said it in a mixed audience. I told people that information is only knowledge. Wisdom
Turn right
is
onto North Sam
application.
Houston Parkway East,
So
Texas 8,
only when you
Beltway
have
frontage
had things
road.
and put it into action, it will happen.
True.
And I told people you can listen to, a good sermon
In a
in
quarter mile,
church,
use the left
or
lane to
good
take the
speeches.
Texas
It's
8,
like
Beltway,
a woman
I-45
and her
road.
husband, having relationship like love affair, but nothing happen until the lady takes in.
Very true.
So only when the word dropped into your soul, where you are going to take action, your
Use the left
physiology
lane to take the
change.
Texas
Yes.
8
You
Beltway
get a
ramp,
vision
then
for
merge
what
onto
is being
Texas 8
said.
Beltway West.
Then from that day, you are not a different person. Your behavior change, everything about you change, and people are going to. They won't expect anything, but in 9 months you will deliver a baby because you take in already.
Yeah.
But you can make love as long as you want to, and have good feeling about it. And that is as a matter of going to seminar and listen to good speeches and see how people are successful, take picture with them.
Yeah.
But you go back home and you don't take any action, so you are left on your own. So it's good to be around, but that's why we also said let people pay, because if you value it, then you want a return on your
Continue for
investment.
23 miles.
These are all investments you make on yourself, that you hear things and you take a step of faith and their life, because nothing will change until you made a decision for it to change.
Very true. Very true. And I agree with you. I mean, knowledge in itself does not change anyone. It's the application of it, and it's the application of knowledge that is called wisdom. And so, but again, the beginning is the knowledge, because you can't change what you don't even know. You know, you can't implement what you don't know. You can't act on what you don't know.
Right.
And if you are thinking about growing your business, starting a business, scaling the business, it begins with, you know, even knowing what to change, how to change it, strategies to change it, and so on and so forth. People are excited, and we can't wait to see you guys. It's going to be really, really great, guys. There's so much opportunity in scaling our businesses here. Share this video with people. Tell everyone Dr. Cosmas is live in Houston. This Saturday and Sunday is going to be great at JW Marriott by the Galleria. And you want to register quickly. We have few seats left. The website again is www.businessgrowthconference.org. Some people say they didn't know about this. We've been promoting this for a long time, so you can't say you don't know. But either way, here's an opportunity for you to do this. I have one more question for you, sir. If you were to be living in America, right? Yeah, of course you don't live in America, but if you were to be living in America, what are the things you would have done in terms of entrepreneurship?
There's no way I would have lived in America without, you know, having my own business, because I am one individual who believe that you can never. There are it's not like it's impossible, but you can't really scale up in that sense easily on salary. You know, salary is the man that pays you dictate when you wake up, when you come to work, when you go back home, you know, and decide what your value is. The only way you decide your value is when you start doing something for yourself.
Yes.
Okay. So doing something for yourself is in various ways. Doing something for yourself is that when you decide nobody can pay you anymore, that's when your value change. And that can only happen when you start deploying yourself.
True.
Initially, there's need for you to get a job, but you cannot plan to live in the job all through your life.
True.
Because you need to start somewhere. I won't say I just got up and became a businessman.
Yeah. For
sure, I work for somebody, but I work for somebody for 5.5 years, close to 6 years.
Yes.
And the same thing I encourage my staff. In fact, I was so excited. I was going to Anambra State. That was on Wednesday last week.
Okay.
I popped into one of my former staff. His name is Daniel or something. He said, "Oh God, do you still remember?" I said, he said, "After you spoke to us and tell us we are not going to be ever," he said, "Now when I had my own factory, I have 45 people working for me." And I was so excited. I, you know, hung him, and people were thinking something went wrong with me. But that is who we are.
Yes.
Okay? We believe none of us is indispensable, including myself. So the only way we are effective is how we deploy ourselves and recreate ourselves in other people.
Very true.
So as an entrepreneur, you must not think any of your staff left you are not going to be. It's an opportunity for somebody else to grow up.
Very true.
But I'm excited to see that person become successful. Because if I create 1,000 billionaires wherever they are, they will pay homage to me, and they will remember that through me they became who they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so, and I have quite a number of them by the grace of God that go through my mentorship, submit to me, and tutoring that are today controlling billion.
True.
By the grace of God, in a few years, I will boast and beat my chest that I also have created a billionaire in US dollars.
Yes, so.
Yeah.
Yes, so.
There's some guys
I think I'll be the first.
on the pipeline, and it will happen.
I think I'll be the first. So, you know, somebody's asking, can you join virtually? Yes, you can. But if for any reason you can come physically, please come. That would be the best option. But you're free to come virtually as well. So just visit. Yes, sir, you want to say something?
Because if you're physical, you can ask questions.
Yeah.
There are challenges. If it's really something that yearning in your heart, you know, you have the freedom to have one-on-one and have that question. But there are limits to that level of question if you are online. So if you can't be physical, fine. But if it's absolutely impossible, maybe you are struggling and you need to keep the job, but you are still interested in knowing what to do, because the knowledge is still very important.
Yeah.
Whether you apply it or not, get the knowledge.
Yes, absolutely. So again, www.businessgrowthconference.org. I've pinned the website. That's where to go to register. So those of you asking where's the venue, it's here in Houston, Texas, in the US. But if for any reason you're not in the US or you can't make it to the US, because people are flying from other parts of the world to come for this conference, right? It's the last of its kind. We've done Lagos, we've done Abuja, we've done London, and this is the last for the year. So visit www.businessgrowthconference.org and register now, okay, to be part, whether physically or virtually. That's the website. For those of you in US, I don't care what state in the US, you better register and fly down. You know, you don't even have an excuse not to come down. It's rare to get someone like this sharing with us and giving us deep insights as to how to take business to the next level. That is very rare, and like I said, I've not been able to convince anybody at this level yet to do what he's doing. And I think for him it's because he's made up his mind the next 25 years or so he wants to, you know, do this, right? He wants to give back, he wants to fertilize younger generation. That's why you're seeing him committing to, you know, creating the time. But we that we're learning have to be willing to come and learn. I'll also be sharing. Dr. Olumide Emmanuel is even the first speaker that will be sharing. We have several other speakers based here in the US who run their business here in the US who are going to be sharing. How do you grow your business? How do you scale it? How do you start it? How do you take it to the next level? Okay.
How do you overcome your fears? Because many of us, nothing is holding us back except something that does not exist.
Yes.
Our mindset.
Yes.
You know, when we have a wrong mindset and a wrong attitude, it's like a flat tire. Your car gets nowhere until you change the tire if it's bad.
Yeah.
So we need to teach you and let you know how to overcome those fears, because many things you are afraid of does not exist, and God never create a man with fear. Fear is something we learn as we grow up. So part of the things you need to learn is how to confront your fear.
Yes.
Because obviously it exists. What happened if I make mistake?
Yeah.
How do I move on at this point? You know? So, but because of those fear, many never take a step of faith, and that's why the graveyard remained the most wealthiest place in the face of the earth.
Very
because everybody keep on procrastinating. I'm going to do it next year. I'm going to do it next year. Many businesses that were never run stay in the mind of the people. Many buildings that were never built stay in the mind of the people until the man goes to the grave and everything and is gone. But we are trying to tell you that there is potentials God put in you.
Absolutely.
That which made him. If you can recognize it, you will be amazed. Even you will be amazed what you are able to accomplish.
True. Absolutely. And I agree. So we're done here today. We need him to rest. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a morning walk like we did in London, and you'll probably learn a few things. One of the things I probably will ask you tomorrow is, I notice you've evolved from starting new companies to now investing in existing companies. And who are those who should begin to consider such moves? Probably we'll discuss that during the morning walk tomorrow. But go get your ticket. Visit www.businessgrowthconference.org, and I promise you it's going to be a life-changing conference totally transformational for you and your business. It's taking place here in Houston, Texas, JW Marriott. Okay, go register on the website. Once you register, our team will reach out to you and even give you more information about how to be part of it. We're creating like a group of all those participating. You can also join virtually if you can't come physically. You can join us virtually. We have a lot of people who have registered virtually, and you can do the same. Can't wait to see you guys. I promise you, there's a 2-day full of bliss where registration starts 8 a.m. on Saturday, conference start 9 a.m. And then we run it till 8 p.m. in the evening. While on Sunday, we'll start lunch. We're giving everybody lunch from 12 to 2. And then we start on Sunday from 2 with the conference proper to about 6 p.m. And then we have a dinner and networking session from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So it's really loaded. I mean, you will love this, right? I mean, this is one conference. If you are here in the US, and you will never forget the impact in a hurry. So businessgrowthconference.org. Go register right now, either physically or virtually. We can't wait to see you. We love you. Bye-bye.